Hey everybody, it's Sarah. So today we're going to do something just a little bit different. I wanted to show you guys everything that I make on a weekly basis. So there's a lot of things that I make that don't get shown on any of social media. Like I don't make tutorials for things that are not my pattern. I mean, I just work so hard throughout the week. I get so many cool things made and I wanted to take this opportunity to show you guys everything I make on a weekly basis. So welcome to episode 1 of my weekly makes. Okay, so first of all, I do have a tutorial for this. This is an ice cream cone. It is a catnip toy. I do have a couple of them. They got mixed up. Either way, I have an ice cream cone. I made a tutorial for this. It is filled with catnip and fiberfill, and I've seen kitties run around the house with this, and it's so cute. I have also made, these are all catnip toys, first of all, little Pokeballs. I do not do extra stitching on any of my catnip toys, so I don't do faces on anything. I don't do eyes. I don't do anything. So I didn't even put the extra little circle that goes right there. So it's just these, but these do sell really well. I also made a catnip heart. And for the one I made my mom, I did a little tail off of it for her cat, and her cat loved it. It was lost within like the first half hour. Oh, here it is. Here's the other one. I also did try to make a mushroom, and I did not follow a pattern because I wanted to see if I could make my own pattern, and I'm embarrassed to say that this is it. So I'm not an expert, but I do know a lot, but I I don't think this looks like a mushroom. But also, like I said, I'm not going to do extra stitching on it, so there's no like the circles on there, no spots, no nothing. It almost kind of looks like a bobber or a balloon. What do you think? It doesn't look like a mushroom, and I'll be the first one to tell you that. Also, I kind of wanted to let you guys know that if you guys wanted the patterns to any of these things, if it's not mine, I will share the link to whoever's pattern I used. And if it is mine, I can go ahead and do a tutorial for anything you want to see. But this turtle pattern is not mine. I did follow one on YouTube. I adjusted it for this eyeball so that I worked in the rounds, not a spiral. But what do you guys think about this? I saw something very similar on Facebook. This lady was doing like interchangeable shells, and so like you could buy a turtle of any shade of color and then she had interchangeable shells. But I saw the eyeball and I was like, I could do that way better, so I think I did. And I used a sparkly yarn, and I didn't follow any kind of instruction for these. I just kind of winged it. So what do you guys think? I really love this. It's going to go into my next market. So next up I have keychains, and I did make these little chicken tutorial keychain. You can find it on my channel and under the playlist of tutorials. I've only made 2 of these, and so I really need to get on it because these sold like hotcakes. My next show is at a car show. That's where my next market is. So I have been trying to do things where a lot of car people are going to buy. So I've been making a ton of keychains. I have these little octopus on my YouTube channel on the tutorials. So if you want to know how to make these little octopi, you can go ahead and do that. I have made a bunch, like those are some, that's 4, and I got 5 and 6. So I've been trying to do them in fun colors for boys and girls. You know, I thought these would be really cute. It's a good size, squeeze it, it's a good size. So if you want to know how to make these are on my tutorial on my YouTube. I can include this into the description below. I'll just go ahead and do that. Again, I have, these are keychains. These are the same colors as the catnip toys. I tried to do like rainbow keychain, ice cream ones. I thought that would be cute. I also have made little hearts. I thought I didn't have these at my last market, so this is definitely a new item I have at this new market. And so I got 4 of them in all kinds of different little colors. I guess these are the same. No, they're not. This one's sparkly and this one isn't. So yeah, hearts are going to be cute. I thought that would be a good idea for my next market. This next pattern is not mine, and I did one in every color. And honestly, I actually didn't even follow a pattern. I just looked off a picture and just kind of recreated it, but I did it a little bit different because the pattern, it has them turned like this and the faces are done on there. Or at least on the picture. Like I said, I just looked at a picture. But these are little chill pills. And I have these in every single color. I'm not sure what color is going to be everyone's favorite. So I kind of just went ahead and like did them in every color. So I have a whole bunch. I don't know. I did try to write the word chill on the back of one of them and it didn't come out great. So there's that. But I'm hoping that these will be a big hit at my next market. Okay, so my next show is at a car show. It's like classic cars and stuff like that. And so there's going to be a lot of car people there. And so I've been having trouble coming up with ideas except for keychains and like car charms that go around rearview mirror hangers. So I've been making those, and these are based off of that same octopus keychain pattern. I just, before I closed it up, I just made the length of this, tied it in a big fat knot and put it through there and closed it up. And so I thought these were really cute. These would look really adorable hanging from a car. So this is a brand new pattern I made. And so I was thinking about doing this as one of my next tutorials. And these are happy little coffee cups. And it got the coffee in there. And for the life of me, like I said, I'm not really good at embroidering things. I tried like 4 or 5 times to do a design into this cup, and it could not do it because I wanted it to look like it was creamer, you know. And so finally, I ended up just cutting out the dirt, redoing it because I had closed that hole so tight I couldn't get anything through it. So I redid that and it just made this hang in it. So I thought that that was adorable. They each have little faces on them. I just love this, and I think this is going to be my next tutorial. So stay tuned for that. I also mentioned in like the Father's Day video that this football keychain, this is not my pattern. I did follow someone else's pattern for this, but I added this, and this goes around a rearview mirror hanger, and it's like I live in Oregon, so I figured this is Oregon duck colors and like a red flag. I tried to do a cone. I tried to do a few different cones. It didn't look right, and so finally I just finally decided on the red flag. But you could do this in any colors, any sports team color. So if you have a sports team that lives in your area, I mean, this is really cute. It's like a football and a little pom pom. So I think that this is adorable, really clever. I was glad I did this. Really easy to do if you know how to do a pom pom. And last but not least, this is another pattern of mine that I made. I used the same chicken pattern, okay, of my chicken keychains, and I adjusted the egg pattern from the chicken egg bookmark. It's the same kind of concept, except for it doesn't come out the bottom. And this goes around a rearview mirror hanger. And I tried to make this look like hay because I was like, what could I do? Because this is adjustable. I try to do them. If they're in two pieces, I do something in the middle that is adjustable. Same with this. So if they're two things that hang down, this will have a middle piece that holds it together. So I tried to make it look like straw, like, hey, so what do you think about that? A chicken and an egg. Yeah, I love it. I think it's really clever. I should probably make more. If the chickens keychains are popular, I wonder how popular this will be. So I am very excited about that. That is everything I have made in a little bit over a week. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I definitely got to come up with some more ideas because I got that shark that I got that show. I have the car show, I got the car show coming up in July. So I do have a little bit of time. I try to do my markets once every other month in case I sell out of something. I have enough time to work up enough inventory. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I gave you guys some ideas. If there's, like I said, if there's any patterns in here that you want that were not mine, I have no problem including those to those people's patterns because they're awesome. And if you want a tutorial on how to make anything, I will also do that for you. And like I said, there are some things like this I've made in my tutorial pages. So go ahead and go check that out. I think it's awesome. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I am almost to 300. 1,000 is the goal, right? So thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And this is the end of episode 1.